We now move on to the Contact Us page, which is located in the footer navigation, just down at the bottom here. To begin to create this, we first need to create a new page inside the dashboard. So it's the dashboard. Then go to Pages, Add New. We don't need to add any content, just a page title of Contact Us. And then we can publish this. Now a corresponding file inside of our theme. Open up the sidebar, click on Add a New Page, and this is going to be called Page Contact Us.php. The naming for this file is important here too. There is a custom use template for one specific page, and WordPress recognizes this because of this page dash prefix in the file name, followed by the slug of Contact Us. This slug is the WordPress term for the URL after your domain. For example, if we had yourdomain.com/contact, WordPress would consider contact to be the slug. You can find out the slug name for any page on the site by visiting it in the browser. Let's go to our site and let's click on the blog. The slug for this page is the blog. Or if we go back to our new Contact Us page, which we just created, click on the permalink and we can see the URL slug for this new page is Contact Us. This new Contact Us page, if we go to Visit Site, and then scroll down to the footer menu, we've not yet created this footer menu in WordPress just yet. These links that we select are still pointing to our HTML files that were created in Bootstrap. We will create this footer menu in a later video. So for now, if we want to visit this new Contact Us page, all we need to do is to type in the slug of Contact Us, which we've seen before. Or we can click on View Page from the edit screen. We don't have any content yet, so let's go over to our template and let's get to work. Starting with our comment. So this is PHP. Close this off. Then we add our comment in the usual way, using the stars and the forward slashes. The template name is going to be Contact Us. We're going to use the same header as the rest of the site, so we can use the get_header function. Pull this in. And then after this, we can add our footer down at the bottom. So PHP, get the footer, and then close this off. When creating a custom template like this one, i.e. not a recognized template name such as the header, the footer, and the single.php, we should also add a template name just like we have done at the top here. When we add a template name, it becomes available in the edit page section, so we can assign this custom page template to any page which we want. If we go back and then go to our Contact Us page, in the Contact Us page, if we go down to the page attributes, this is also available on any other page. We can see we can select any template which is available in our theme. We don't, however, need to select Contact Us in this instance because the page template name of Contact Us will match the slug for this page. We can prove this by adding some random text into the template. So at the moment, we've still got the default selected. Let's go into here and just add some random text. View our page. Make sure this is saved. View the page. There's our header, a footer, and also our random text. Before we move on to editing this page, I just want to take a moment to talk a little bit more about page templates. As we discussed before, this is a custom page template intended to be used on one specific page. WordPress recognizes this because of the page dash prefix, which we mentioned before, followed by the page's slug of Contact Us. So we have this one covered. We can also create templates for global use, i.e. to be used on as many pages as we want. It's important when creating global templates that we do not use this page dash prefix, as WordPress will think this is a specialized template for one particular page. These global templates are for common things such as a to or a 3-column page layout. And it's also common to see a naming convention such as page underscore 2 columns like this. Or we can do the same and have a second template, which is global. This can be for 3 columns, as long as we don't have the page dash prefix. We're covered on this. If we want to create anything like this, all we need to do is to create our files and then give them a name comment so they're available in the WordPress dashboard to select, just like this one. Good, so now we understand the different types of templates. Let's get back onto editing this Contact Us page. We have most of this covered in our Bootstrap template. So let's head over to our Bootstrap project, the contact and the HTML extension, which is from our Bootstrap side. We're going to copy the Contact Us section. So scroll down below the header. We already have this included. Copy the Contact Us section. All this up to our footer section. Then in our page Contact Us, we can paste this just below Get Header. And test this is working by going to WordPress and reloading our Contact Us page. Okay, good. We now have the Contact Us page displaying. The actual contact form functionality to be able to send a message, we will come back to in a later video. But there are still a few small modifications we need to make before we finish. First, we can grab the title of Contact Us dynamically. And then second of all is to fix this image we have below. This is done in the same way as we did earlier on the course for all the rest of the images. First, we can do the title. So the page Contact Us. Let's look for the hard-coded version, which is just here. So let's cut Contact Us out here. We can then generate this using PHP, using the underscore title, which is a WordPress function which we looked at earlier. Then we can modify the image URL using get template directory URI. So in the image source, just before this, we can add some PHP. So the opening tags, we're going to echo escape URL to remove any characters which shouldn't be there. Then inside of here, the WordPress function of get template directory URI to point to the home location of our directory, the brackets, and then we can close this off, add a semicolon, then close off the PHP. Just after this, we also have our images file path, which is images divided purple. So we also need to add the / just before this file path. We can save this and then reload in the browser. So we now have a dynamic Contact Us title and our working image. Our contact template is now in place. We will return back to this later on in the course to make this fully functional within WordPress.